We're inspired by little kids who just seem happy all the time. That seems, I know a number of them who are just like, given any situation, they're having a good time. And so it seemed like, okay, let's set joy as the dominant, driver in there. That's somebody that is going to be just appealing to watch, and then all the more sort of tragic when adulthood happens.
We had to work, Pete and Jonas and I worked to make sure to modulate her because she has to go through a journey. And so she does kind of bust out of the gate really ready to go. And by the end of the film, she's slowed down, she's gotten quiet, she's learned how to live in the present moment, she's had feelings, a range of feelings and emotions, and that was the most exciting thing about playing her, is that she wasn't this one-dimensional character. Even though she was an emotion, she had emotions. And you got to see them in the film, which is really awesome to play as an actor.
We had the whole kind of plot worked out, but then we said, okay, before we record, let's just go through this. And Amy and we sat in a hotel room and just read through it scene by scene, and we'd punch up stuff. He had a bunch of suggestions and things that we worked into the script before we were recorded. But then Amy's also so amazingly quick-witted that anything we'd put in front of you, you'd do what was written, but then you'd start going in a bunch of different directions too. And then the tough job was like, okay, which of these 18 funny lines do we put in the movie?
But there was a lot of just great ideas that you would throw out that I remember you even saying, well, this is a dumb idea, but what if she was playing an accordion? We're like, that's great. We'd animate to that.
Yeah,
Just
that
little
was-
things to make her feel real to us.
Let me handle the animation part. Then it goes into like a weird chamber, and lights are put on it, and it's sent to the lab, and then it goes through a coloring machine, and then I think people take a picture of that and run fast, and that's recorded, and the film is made.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
I think we went for this particular period in time in terms of her being 11, because it's sort of like just on the cusp of a very important change, something that I observed in my own daughter growing up, and definitely remember from my own childhood. But there's that period of childhood that everything is possible. There's still a kind of a bubble around you, an innocence that I think in a way we've spent our entire careers trying to get back to that. And so talking about that, the loss of that, felt very important.
Well, also, what we found in the research, that 11 to, what was
Oh, yeah.
that, 11 to 14
11 to 17, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they said of all creatures of humankind, the ones that are the most fully aware and in tune emotionally are 11 to 17-year-old girls. So they're just completely clued in and
I would have
aware.
thought it was 80 to 82-year-old men.
And yeah, it
That's what you
surprised
taught
us.
me in Up.
Old man.
We had a version of the film that started just with joy, obviously, as we have in the final, and then we added to them. And so then I think we were jumping forwards in time, and there was a big bunch of like 27 characters in Riley's head, including Pride. And we actually ran with this one for quite a while. Pride had his nose turned up and, thought Riley should be the president of the United States. And they're like, but she's 11, she's not eligible. Well, she's good enough, that kind of thing. And then we had Hope. Hope was always running around going, ooh, I hope there's this and that. And so that's why we cut her. We had Schadenfreude, who he wore lederhosen, and when people would fall down, he would say, your cries of pain amuse me. Yeah. And then we had Ennui, who was kind of like, hey, you want to come over here and help? And he was like, that's...
He never spoke.
Yeah. So we experimented with a bunch of stuff. In the end, we felt like, okay, we want to be able to know who everybody is and keep track of them. So anybody who's kind of superfluous or not, especially who steps on Joy's stuff, that's why we got rid of Pride and Hope, because they were starting to work in some of the same turf that we needed Joy to be. So that's why we cut them out.
But you can see them all in Pete's one-man show.
Yeah, I know. We've gotten a lot of nice responses. I mean, from Dr. Paul Ekman to Dr. Keltner, who's at Cal Berkeley, who helped us a lot, to the good folks at Columbia, the Brain Institute there. We were happy to hear them reach back out to us and say how proud they were of it, because our hope was that at the very least, they wouldn't be in the audience rolling their eyes at how ridiculously off the rails we went. But I think they've let us know that we found a way to sort of honor the science of memories and emotions at the same time painting a motion picture that's entertaining and fun. So that meant a lot to us. No one has said we're out of bounds.
We had a screening for Ekman and Keltner, and besides Cannes, that was the most nervous I've been. Because we showed it along the way, and I think Ekman called it excruciatingly dull or something like that.
Yeah, that was nice. And these are signs they don't do a lot of laughing. So
No. But more than that, I was just worried that, we played fast and loose with a lot of ideas in this film.
Yeah.
And it's not a science film. It's just a piece of entertainment. But, we showed it to them, and they both came out just sort of glowing.
Yeah.
So that was pretty awesome.